He kind of bugged me on there.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Tonight's topic is, and we're kind of winging it tonight, so bear with us. And I don't really have a title or anything like that, but it's in a nutshell. I kind of want to just talk about this idea of society's designs and how they can influence what we are quote unquote capable of, and what we're capable of, what we believe we're capable of, and how that can be influenced externally. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I hope that makes sense. So, and that's the thing is, we can be influenced way more than we like to admit.
Oh yeah.
By the outside world, and this could be family, loved ones, people we care about, people we don't even necessarily like, but we respect their opinion about us.
Mm-hmm.
Or this can go even bigger, and it can be the passive things that are going on in our lives, or the things that are just happening in the world that we notice subconsciously or consciously. They can massively affect the way we feel about ourselves and the way we measure ourselves and what we're capable of. And to kind of illustrate this, I want to just talk about one of my favorite stories. It's about these two brothers that they got this great cabin up in the woods. It's kind of far away, but off in the woods, kind of a ways from their cabin, there's this well. And one of the brothers is quite a bit older than the younger brother, and the younger brother's he's a youngster, and their mom always said to never go by the well for obvious reasons, and like boys do, they go play by the well this one day, and they're screwing around by the well, and like big brothers do, he's teasing his little brother.
Makes sense.
Trying to scare him about the well, and he kind of takes it too far, and he falls in, the older brother, and as he falls, he breaks his leg and gets messed up the whole, because it's kind of a ways down, and in the bottom there's quite a bit of water. So he's all messed up. He's down in this well, and he could drown because he can't quite hold himself up. The little boy, who's substantially smaller in structure and in life experience, is standing there with a choice. He has to either run and go get help, or do what he can here because his brother's drowning. And without missing a beat, he throws the rope down, and his brother grabs onto it, and through a substantial amount of struggle and persistence, he pulls his brother out of the well. And there's no reason why he should have been able to do that on a physiological level. But the point I tell this story is to kind of illustrate this idea of what we're capable of if no one is telling us we can't do it. Because there's no one there that said, hey, you can't do that, go get your mom. No one was there to tell him otherwise. He just thought, I got to do this. This has got to happen right now. It's do or die. And he did it. And that, no one told him he couldn't, so why can't he? To him it was like, duh, why not just save my brother? And I just think that's a great story that illustrates this idea of what we can be capable of if someone's not telling us we can't. And it kind of reminds me just now, I'm just thinking of this, another thing I read that I absolutely love, and it's this idea of so let's say you're terrified, this person you are now, let's say you are terrified of heights, and one day you get in a car accident, like a major car accident, and you wake up the next day and you don't know who you are, where you came from, anything. But everyone in the room that when you woke up, and everyone around you when you wake up, tells you were a world champion rock climber. Think about that. Would you still be afraid of heights? What would you be capable of if you believed that? Without a shadow of a doubt. If everyone just, you knew nothing about the past. You were just told, this is what you can do. You're amazing at it. Odds are, you'd be amazing at it again. And you wouldn't be afraid of heights. And I love that because it really illustrates that the outside control on our mind and our soul and what we believe in and how we believe in ourselves. So I think that we need to take a deeper look at what we believe in ourselves and how much we're letting outside influence, cap that. And that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about.
I love it. I can't think. I guess I can think. I can think of many times where I thought in my own mind limits because of what someone else said or what everyone else is doing, and trying not to go against the grain, setting limits in my own mind. And I like this idea that Mikey here said, you have unlimited potential when you don't have that pressure surrounding you, trying to guide you down what society thinks you should go. So who is to say what's right and what's wrong in the sense of doing what's best for you? You know what I mean? There is no way for anyone to determine that, because you have to experience it and feel it out for you. And if it's against what society's doing, of course everyone's going to say, well, it's impossible, you're a fool for trying, it's not going to be worth it, that's dumb, whatever it may be. They don't know. They have no idea, because it's all relative. But they just don't want to they want to feel so included or feel a part of something, and they want everyone else to be either on their low level, or they don't want anyone to reach a level that they're at. So they'll put people down or keep people down at their level, so there is no one that gets ahead of them.
Yeah, and the people who have done it aren't going to say that to you.
No.
They're going to cheer you on.
They'll say, good, do it. All power to you, good luck, and hopefully it works out for you, because you can't decide someone's path. You can't decide where they're going or what they're going to do. It may not make sense to you, or it may be something that just doesn't jive with how you envisioned it. But guess what? They're going to have to figure it out, and you will too. It's better to do what's best for you than letting society say, no, be normal, be mediocre, be happy.
Be like me.
Yeah. But happiness that's not happiness.
It's not. Happiness was a part of the design for us. It really was. And the sad thing is a lot of people who think they're happy have no idea what kind of happiness they're capable of.
Yeah.
And I truly believe with all my heart, the most raw, powerful form of happiness is only found in consistent growth. Because I think that's how we were built, to better ourselves, to get to this ultimate echelon of beings. And I think that's what we're here for, is to not be perfect, but to perfectly pursue a greater, level. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah. That's all I got.
So, we love you guys and believe in all of you, and hope that you'll all take this into consideration and, take a little time to think about how you feel about yourself and how you react to the outside world and the limitations that the outside world is trying to force on us. And you are capable of more.
Yep.
We believe in you, or else we wouldn't be doing this. And we believe in ourselves, or else we wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
Which is a good segue into a cool, exciting new announcement. Some of you may have seen on our feed, we posted about it a little while ago, but Riley and I will be doing a TED Talk in March 22nd, and it's going to be legit.
I'm so excited.
We're pumped. It's going to be awesome. We're honored beyond belief to have the opportunity to do it.
Oh yeah.
And hope that we can, fill the cup, so to speak.
Yeah, we'll rock the stage.
So be looking for that. We'll obviously be sharing that when it's done.
Mm-hmm.
And if any of you are local here in Salt Lake, come on over and get a ticket and come to it. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for those who watch later. Give us some love on our social media. Send us messages if you got any.
Yeah.
And good night.
Live life decided.
LD, have a good week.